Okay. Woo. What's up, y'all? You know what tonight is? It's Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Guess who's here? Back again. All right. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a really good show tonight. So, I would wait for everybody to get in, but you can always watch it on a playback. I will be saving it. It will be here as well as on my YouTube page, which is 00BRATZDOLL87 at gmail.com. That's my email. It's 00BRATZDOLL. So that's 00 Bradstone. That's my YouTube. All right, y'all. So welcome to the show. We are about to get into this episode, baby. Okay, here we go. So let's start off with our hot topics first. So welcome to the hot topics segment. First hot topic is Cam Newton. He's locked into a legal battle with his ex-girlfriend, Kia, over the custody and fraternity of their 4 children. Let me reread it. Cam Newton is locked into a legal battle with his ex-girlfriend, Kia, over the custody and fraternity of their 4 children. She wants half his money, but on the other side, the women believe to be the mother of Cam's latest child seems to be having a blast. So she on Instagram, she on social media, the women believed to be his alleged baby mama. She ain't going through the drama. She done had her child. She having the time of her life. She living her life. How you supposed to be doing? Don't let these dudes stress y'all. It's 2020. Don't let these dudes stress y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not in 2020. No, ma'am. So, that really was all that. Hey, I don't understand how he in a fraternity. What's going on? Why it say he in a battle about fraternity and his 4 children? 1 maybe, 2 possibly, but 4, no more time need to be said on it. So y'all know the baby son just celebrated his birthday. Guess what P. Diddy gave him for a birthday present? P. Diddy, can you be my godfather? Can you be my godparent, P. Diddy? I'm just saying. Please. P. Diddy gave the little boy $1,000 for a birthday present. A whole $1,000. Whew. Golly. But my question is, so P. Diddy gave the baby son $1,000 for his birthday. P. Diddy, did you give Mace his money? Cause Mace had put down that long book down to the Instagram about how much money you owe him. He said that you owe him a whole bunch of money and you hadn't paid him, and you was taking his royalties and stuff, and he offered you $1 million to buy back the rights to his music, and you wouldn't sell it to him. Now, if you legally own the rights to his music, you don't have to sell it to him. That's your choice. But Mace was hot about that. He was real hot. Okay, well, I'm moving on from that too, child. Ari and Moneybag Yo. Why is it that Moneybag Yo is always getting into it with a girl? I don't understand. He's always getting into it with some girl. He's always doing something to... Let's just get into it. So, allegedly, Ari, which is some Instagram girl, and Moneybag Yo are dating, and they got into it. So, this is what the internet said, girl. They said, Ari and Moneybag Yo, as before reported, a number of witnesses raced to social media with the claims and receipts that Ari allegedly ran after Moneybag Yo and punched him within the face. In response, Moneybag chased after her and snatched her wig off. Not deballed her. All of this occurred in the midst of the road in Miami. And was apparently caught on video by a number of witnesses. Now, Moneybag Yo, let me talk to you. Just let me talk to you. You may not want to listen to me. Let me talk to you. Now, listen. You done ran around and told people that Megan Thee Stallion cooch was stank. We ain't believe it. Because if we believe her cooch was stank and you still was messing with her, then that made you nasty. That woman have been around too many people for you to be trying to make like her cooch stank. So, Moneybag, I really don't think you're a very credible witness in this anyway. I really don't think so. However, benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna read what you said. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So, before I read what you said, hold on. So, some other witness additionally claimed that the internet personality hit her rapper boyfriend in the face, and people were convinced that his face was bruised when he held an Instagram live session later on. During the live session, Moneybag also made it clear that he and Ari, whom he started dating in late last year, are still together. Well, Moneybag, listen. If y'all together or not, that don't mean that you ain't hit her. Some girls stay with men when they beat them. I mean, I don't know if you did or you didn't, because like he was tweeting, drop the video, and didn't nobody drop the video. So I would think if the man really did beat the girl, you know, somebody would have dropped the video, unless y'all shopping the video around. Is that what y'all doing? Y'all shopping the video around to like TMZ or somebody? Media takeout, somebody, y'all shopping the video around of him beating, pulling the girl wig off. Is that what y'all doing? Well, Moneybag Yo tweeted and said, drop the video if you gotta drop it. That never happened. So is a group of people lying on him for real? Now, I just said I don't trust the man because I think he's a liar. But at the same time, why would he be so bold as to dare y'all to drop the video if it was really a video? Child, I don't know. There's a lot of people lying though. But you know how one person takes something and run with it, then a whole group of people run with it. Maybe that's the case. So Moneybag, I ain't gonna get on you too bad. Not too bad. You the only celebrity I know though that be putting on your Snapchat, speak, I speak back, and drop a pics. You the only person I know to be doing it. I don't too many know about you. Next. So that's what I didn't understand. On this one right here. Now, y'all know Shay. What was her name on Flavor of Love? Was it Bucky? What's her name, Bucky? What was Shay's name on Flavor of Love? Let's see. It used to be Larissa. Her name was Boots, and I want to say it was Boots and Bucky. So I think she was Bucky. So, so they apparently got, she in a relationship with Caesar from Black Ink Crew. Now who put them together? I don't understand. Is she gonna move to Black Ink Crew? Cause y'all know she known for a reality show. Is Shay gonna move to Black Ink Crew? What is she doing? Cause she showing adding nothing to Love and Hip Hop Miami. Picking with Amara Negra. Every time I turn around, she's picking with Amara Negra. I'm about sick of it. I'm sick of it. Amara is in a relationship with you more than her brother. Her brother seemed like he in a relationship with with her manager. Every time I see him, he argue with the girl manager. And every time I see Shay, she want to argue with Amara because Amara got friends that she don't approve of. That woman grown. You can't tell that woman who to be friends with, Shay. What is wrong with you? You know, Shay, every reality show you on, you start something. You don't have no storyline, so your job is a filler. You just come on the reality show and start mess because you don't have a storyline. Every reality show you on, I just don't understand. And this season thing, something ain't set right in my spirit. I don't believe y'all go together. I just don't believe that for real. This is a publicity stunt. I don't really believe that you and Caesar is together. Now, y'all might be. Well, yeah, y'all might be together. Because I think Shay will latch and attach herself on to anybody she can. So she can stay semi-relevant. Anybody she can. Okay. Y'all saw G-Eazy and Megan Thee Stallion all hugged up and he was sucking on her neck. Baby, she must be called Stallion because she, that child, he was sucking on Megan Thee Stallion neck like it had flavor in it, girl. I said, who is this Caucasian man sucking on Megan neck? Well, you know what, quiet as is kept. I don't know if Megan would have been able to come out dating a Caucasian man. Because her music real gangster. And I feel like if she had came out, it would have, I don't know. Like, I feel like Gabrielle Union, if she went married to Dwayne Wade, it would be fine for her. But Megan, I don't know. I just think, I don't know. Maybe because she's so gangster-like. That's why I don't see it. Maybe that's what it is. Because she's so gangster. What else, girl? What else? Megan was not happy y'all saying she was going with that boy. Megan tweeted, LOL, all right now. It's all, y'all got, all y'all jokes out. Laughing emoji. She said, but I'm not effing easy. Okay, I kind of said that in Nikki voice, but we gonna get to her. But Megan said she ain't effing easy, y'all. Some people said they think that she just doing it for publicity for a song, which might be it. We don't never know. But personality, I don't know if I see y'all together, but looks, I think y'all would look cute together. That's just my opinion. Child, did I not? I put the videos on my page. Daggone it, I ain't write none down. Oh, man. Okay, so the video on my page, y'all can go watch the video. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills are at it again. Now, we reported on this last Wednesday. We reporting again. Nicki Minaj, girl, Nicki Minaj. Nicki. Let me touch my phone again. Nicki, I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of, oh my God. Okay, Nicki, listen. Didn't you have such a fit when Joe Budden was on your show and he was challenging what you were saying to him? But every time I look around, you is harassing Meek. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. Like, the man ain't bitter because you got married, I don't think. Because it didn't seem like he was messing with you before. Now all of a sudden, every time you turn around, y'all arguing on Twitter. At some point, Nikki, maybe you're gonna have to put the Twitter fingers down and handle stuff like an adult. Now, you don't never have to talk to Meek again in your life because that's your choice. I understand. Sometimes you grow apart from somebody and you want to let them go. You don't want a resolution. I understand it. But the way you've been going off on Twitter, and okay, so your bars probably ain't gonna touch this, but I am. Because I'm biased in the situation, I'ma touch it. Why is it that when these so-called professional people, so-called gay-friendly people, I wish I had my rainbow flag. Why is it that when you argue with the man who is supposed to be or who identifies as heterosexual, why is one of the first insults you throw out is them doing something homosexual or being homosexual? Don't think I ain't see the tweet when you said that he was sucking Drake dick. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know who watching, but I'm just being blunt. That's what she said. She said that he was sucking Drake's dick. D-I-C-K. So I was like, now you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you, because you got a lot of barbs that's, the old people, they do like that. You got a lot of barbs that are boys, but and you got a lot of trans barbs, and you got a lot of LGBTQ barbs. Now, they ain't gonna check you, and they ain't gonna say nothing about it. They just I saw a bunch of them down there laughing at it, and I was like, y'all do know she's throwing this out as an insult. If you read the context of the tweet, it's an insult. Y'all ain't gonna, y'all gonna get her the same pass y'all get a city girl. JT. Y'all can get her the same pass. Oh, okay. I figured. But she's pretty much just going on and on. Like, really just trying to read this boy. It done got real ugly. He done brought up her brother, the one that molested that little girl. She brought up the fact that he's a woman beater. And he was like, he's never beat a woman in his life. He's not a woman beater. And it was just, it's so much stuff. Like I said, the videos on my page, like him and Nikki is like going back and forth. Back and forth. Nikki, you got too much time on your hand. You got entirely too much time on your hand. You don't see the greats arguing with nobody back and forth on Twitter like that. Like, you don't see it. You don't see Beyonce on having a Twitter battle with anybody. You don't see it. You don't see Mariah having a Twitter battle with anybody. You just don't see it. Mariah, Nikki, I just think when you are at a certain statue and you claim to be a queen wouldn't step off her throne to address petty stuff. And then you done change your name to Petty. You too old for that, Nikki. You too old. You are too old. You are too old, girl. Listen. At some point, you're going to have to grow up. Now, I know you still believe in Barbies and fantasies and Dream House and Peter Pan and all of that. But at some point, you're going to have to let it go, girl. You can't just be arguing back and forth with people. You got too much at stake. You got deals and all of this. And you got little girls that follow you and all this. What does it look like you going back and forth with this man about stuff like that? And then y'all was dating, so this is somebody you got to pass with. Leave me in the past and move on. You ain't got to always argue with somebody, and everything is not worth the response, sugar. You don't always have to respond back just because somebody says something. I don't get that. And then what kills me with, by the way, this is a Nicki Minaj dress I'm wearing, because I used to be such a fan. I used to be such a big fan of Nicki Minaj. But as I got to see more of the person and the personality and not the persona that was put out, it completely turned me off, completely turned me away, because it was just like, I love the videos and the animation that she is like, I love that. But then when I actually got to see her on American Idol and just see Nikki, I think I like Nikki. Maybe it's Onika that is on Twitter doing all it. Maybe it's her. And Meek Mill, stop arguing with girls. Stop arguing. Stop going back and forth with Nikki like this. Just leave it. At this point, Meek, if she going back and forth with you like that, she obviously married to somebody else, but she still feels something for you. Because it's clear. Because I don't have not one ex that I can think of that I'm finna sit down on Twitter and go back and forth with like that. I don't have one ex friend that I can think of that I'm finna sit on Twitter and go back and forth with like that. I don't have a family member that I used to be close with and I'm not close with no more that I would go back and forth like that. Like, girl, if it was that serious, you could have just called a man. What is... Nikki, grow up. I don't understand. They said that Beyonce had said, allegedly, they said that Beyonce had said that she didn't want to be around the likes of somebody like Kim Kardashian. Maybe that's why she only worked with you on songs, because I don't see y'all together that much outside of songs, Nikki. Y'all, girl, I need you to do something. It's a mess. It's a mess. All right, so that's going to end the hot topics. Like I said, y'all want to see the video and y'all don't have Twitter, just go to my page. I've recorded Meek's tweets and also Nikki's tweets. Right now, we about to get into the hot topics, y'all. This is going to be very, very serious. So confession time. Let's cut this off. So confession time. No, I'm actually gonna cut it back on. So tonight's hot topic, because it's only one, but it breaks off into many different facets, is going to be about why do people bleach their skin. So I made like some bulletins, like why do people bleach their skin? And one of the reasons was because some people feel like they are more accepted by society, which if you think about it, that makes a lot of sense. When you see models, especially high-end models for like high-end companies, if they do use a African-American person, is usually a lighter skin or biracial African-American person. And when rappers make songs, you probably can count on one hand the rappers that's singing about a chocolate girl. All the songs are praising the lighter skin female. And I feel like that's one reason why people bleach their skin, to be the ideal image of beauty. Which goes right into the next one. They want to look like a different ethnicity. They want to look more exotic. I feel like some people do it to look more exotic, because a lot of times when people bleach their skin, they bleach their skin, they get like a European texture hair, or either they put like a relaxer or something in their hair to change their natural texture. So I think a lot of people do it to be exotic. Systematic oppression. And I saw this quote online that said, when you're black in Jamaica, nobody sees you. So in Jamaica, it was one of the largest places for bleaching, which amazed me, because I was like, really, Jamaica? You would think that Jamaica would be the home of the African-American people who are proud to be, African-American. But from the articles and research that I was doing, there bleaching is so popular. It said that bleaching products were going to stop being sold in Jamaica due to the fact that so many people were bleaching. And also, all of that I think stems from like self-esteem issues as well. Because if you're in a group of people and you're the darker skinned people, a lot of time people gravitate toward the lighter skinned individual in the group because of this idealistic image that if you're lighter skinned, then you are the pretty one, you are the bad one, you are the sex one, all because of skin tone, which is crazy, but that's how it is. But what I don't like is when you only hear about African Americans bleaching their skin, but Asian people bleach. It's in different cultures. Even if you are like of Asian descent or European descent or something other than African American, if you are a darker pigment, then you still suffer from like the same things, which I guess I didn't really think about that until I started researching. And even in other ethnicities, if you are darker skinned, a lot of times those individuals bleach as well. And I was like, I never knew this. I thought that it was primarily or predominantly something that African American people do, but no, that's actually not true. Asians do it, Filipinos do it, because of the same idealistic image that lighter is better. So, some people do it because they may be the darker one in their immediate family as far as their siblings. Like maybe they were adopted or something, or just regular family, or they could have been adopted and they may not look like their regular family, so they may bleach to look more so like their adopted family. So story time. When I was younger, I was, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to talk about this. I have never spoke about this. Ooh, I'm getting choked up a little bit. Okay, so when I was younger, probably around 23, because I was like 20 to 23, because I remember I was in my first apartment, and I had found this skin cream, and at that time I felt like my brother was loved more than I was, because of his skin complexion. And I just felt like because he was of a light complexion, that it was the reason that he seemed to be the one that a lot of people gravitated to. So I started to bleach my skin. But the thing about it is, I only bleach crazy. I only bleach my face. I was looking for a product that I can use to bleach my whole body. But I only bleach my face. And my face ended up getting like really, really caramel in spots. Like it was really, really light everywhere but where my hyperpigmentation was. That stayed darker, but the rest of it, like all around here and here, was like really, really like a light caramel color, and where the hyperpigmentation was, it was darker. So I can I felt like that then. Let me clarify. I don't feel like that now. Then I did feel like that, and I was trying to do something so that I guess I would feel better. And I guess I got caught up in that lighter is better thing too, until I actually started to love who I was. And at the point that I started to love who I was, I loved my skin, the skin I was in, and all of that. But I say that to say this. Even the strongest person who you might see smiling and laughing definitely has a story. And you never know their entire story until they feel like sharing their story. So don't always think that happy-go-lucky person has never been through anything or has never went through a point of depression, because that's not true. In many cases, they definitely have, and they definitely have suffered from some self-esteem issues as well. That's one thing that a lot of people, well, nobody honestly ever knew as to why I was doing it. But once I honestly got comfortable with myself and how I look, who I am, I had the ability to turn myself into the person that I wanted to be. I felt amazing. And I wish everybody who decides to change themselves the best. I hope they're doing it for the right reasons, for themselves and not anyone else. And I don't personally think that there's anything wrong with it if you choose to change yourself. Me personally, I felt like once I actually grew to love myself and who I am, I didn't feel like that was something that I wanted to continue with. As far as like the lightning, it wasn't something for me personally, but I don't see a problem with people who want to do it, continuing to do it. This whole conversation came up because there's this guy, and I'm not gonna call his name, but there's this guy on Instagram, and he was a pretty brown skin complexion, and I don't know what he did. I don't know if it was shots, pills, what he did to take the melanin out of his skin, but the melanin is gone. He is very light skinned at this point, to the point where he can be Spanish. Yeah, very Spanish complexion, curly hair. He's outer appearance looks completely different. He has had a nose job to make his nose smaller. And in the comments, they were eating him up. Like, they were eating him up. And I couldn't understand why so many people were so bothered by him transforming himself, him changing himself. For me, I was like, well, if that's something that he wants to do, he has the money to do it, he's not hurting anybody, then why are the comments so negative? Like, the comments were gruesome. And I left a comment and I was like, well, I personally feel like you look great. If that's something that you want to do, then I don't see a problem with it. I don't know why so many people are being so negative about it, because it's you and your body. And if you have the coin to do it and that's what you choose to do with it, then I think it's perfectly fine. And he liked my comment so much that he said he posted on his story, thank you. And he was like, thank you, Brat Star. He went and found a picture from my page and posted it on his story. But I feel like I wanted to share a little bit, because I'm not going to go into too much detail, a little bit of my own story, because not right now anyway, a little bit of my own story, because I wanted to kind of touch base, because this is such a big issue that I feel like we kind of look over. Spice brought a lot of awareness to it on Love and Hip Hop with the whole transformation that she did when she had the makeup on. She had people thinking that she bleached herself. She brought a lot of awareness to it, like a lot, and I thank her for that. It's a lot of different things though. I feel like so many people attack people like Lil' Kim because of what she's done, but then you have other people like the Nickies who have had multiple surgeries and you don't really have anybody saying anything about them. So that to me is very biased. But I think that's just the world we live in. Like, it's biased. What's good for the geese is not always good for the gander, as the old saying goes. But I just feel like if it was not put out in the media, in radio, television. Because if you look, most of the time in television, Lifetime even just started putting black actresses on the TV, on movies. And I'm tired of Vivica A. Fox. I feel like that's the only black actress they know. Because every time I turn on Lifetime, Vivica A. Fox on there. That is not the only black actress in the world. Not taking any money from Vivica, not trying to stop her coin, but I'm just saying, you can hire somebody else too. But when they do love interest though, you don't hardly see black women on Lifetime for love interest. But the unspoken truth, I feel like, is maybe they don't have black women on Lifetime to play those parts because it's more believable that someone of another race would carry on like that. Because some of that stuff that they be doing, or a lot of that stuff that they be doing, it's not really prone to African American women. Like, they don't do stuff like that most of the time. So I really feel like maybe that's why they don't hire African American women like that, because it wouldn't be that much believable. Not really. Not the crazy stuff that they be doing. But I got all topic. But yes, so even I have suffered from colorism before. And it stemmed from a lot of different things. It wasn't just that. It was being called black ass and which stuff like that I can find funny now. But back then it wasn't funny to me. So yeah. So even I have dealt with this myself, y'all. It's really crazy though, because it's really expensive. Like, if you go to the doctor and to melanin makes melanocytes, which makes melanosomes. So I'm not sure what the doctor is slowing down the production of the melanocytes, the melanocytes, and the melanosomes. But the doctor is slowing down the production of one of those, and each section could cost you $150 to $400, depending on the dosage and the location. Some medical spas recommend 10 treatments to lighten, while others may recommend as many as 30. Could be necessary to see your desired results. Of course, the darker you are, the more treatments you have to take. Okay, we done talked about that enough with that. Did y'all see the interview with K. Michelle when she was on Wendy Williams? This hot topic just popped in my head. So K. Michelle said that she got her work done by one of the best ladies that does the work in her house, her apartment. And she said that it was one of the ladies that all your favorite artists go to. So then I got to thinking. I wonder who K Michelle was like throwing hints at when she said that all your favorite artists go to. I started thinking about like who got silicone put in their body, who got silicone put in their body. You know, silicone travels. It doesn't stay in that one specific spot. So if they shoot it in your butt, it can travel down your legs. Because K Michelle said that's what hers did. So, what celebrity? I was like so interested. Like, who got pumped in somebody's apartment? A celebrity. It's expensive too. I think she was like, it's like, did she say 6,000? I think she was like, it's like 6,000 a session. I mean, I feel like if it makes you happy, you're not hurting nobody. It's not very safe for your body, clearly. But I wonder why you don't hear about nobody else having the troubles that K Michelle had. Maybe they're just not public with theirs. Maybe they're having trouble too. Because I have seen people who have had silicone pumped in them who have trouble walking around because it's so heavy. Like, silicone is very heavy. And it's probably not really silicone because silicone is really expensive. It's that tire ground and fix a flat and stuff. Because silicone is really, really expensive. And that's probably not even what K Michelle had in her. That's why there was like foreign substances and her body was rejecting it. But my thing was, I read somewhere that you couldn't take it out. So she must have went to a specialist to get it out. Because they clearly cut a lot out because her body don't look like it don't look like it did. So it's gone. But like she said, she went to a man who specialized in removing it. So I think it's great that she's going to have a show coming out where she helps women who can't afford to get the silicone removed, or the foreign substances removed from their body. The show's going to actually pay for it. I really think that's a great idea. And to bring more light to that too, I think that's good, because I think that's something that needs to be shine more light on. But I guess though, if you little, you can't do a fat transfer because you're small. So you don't have fat to pull from other places to make the butt that you want. And plus, you can only get so many cc's of fat pulled from places in the United States. You can always go to Brazil. But in the United States, you can only get so many cc's of fat pulled from your body and transferred. Pulled from your body, period, but transferred as well from other places. And the big old butts that celebrities be wanting, they couldn't get that in America. And they don't be big enough to pull fat from other places to make those huge butts. So I guess they would have to resort to silicone or the foreign substance, because they wouldn't be a candidate for like a BBL. So that makes sense. Either way, there's a whole lot to deal with. I'm just happy K Michelle doing better. I like K Michelle. I really do. I like K Michelle. She's a little controversial, but I like her. I think she just say what it is. I feel like, I don't know though, cause she might be one of them girls, but she get to argue with you, and then she be like, no, I like Kay. I really do. I've been trying to go to Puff and Pedal since it opened, but the line be too long. Okay, girl, if you watching this, can you get me down to the puff and pedal? Okay, Michelle, can you get me down to the puff and pedal? Girl, your line be so long, I ain't got time. And do you know it was a man in the parking lot in front of puff and pedals who it was I tried to park in front of puff and pedal, and he came to my car. He was like, "You gotta give me $10 if you gonna park right here." I said, "Give you $10?" He said, "Yeah, because if you don't, they're gonna tow your car." I said, "What?" And I really said, "What?" He was like, "Oh, because you don't supposed to park right here, but I can make sure that they don't tow it." I was like, "Well, how about I just move me in my car? Give him $10, man, bye." But yeah. So Kay, you might want to check on that girl. He trying to con your patrons out of money. But okay, that's the show. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.